Hello. It's been a while. Some people might say I have a problem. We won't talk about this. This is for a different video. But we will talk about shoes. Which I do have a problem. We'll get to what I want to talk about, which is the range. But let's look at some stuff that's going to come up. These. I don't even know the model number on these. I will find it, I'll put it up on screen. New purchase, skate cush. Worn them a few times. Quick overview. Smaller than the Cab 4s, which I said is probably the best shoe that Vans has made in decades, apart from the Jeff Rowley XLTs, but you know I'm like with my Jeff Rowley XLTs. Super comfortable. Need to break them in a little bit. But so far, these, pretty comfortable. Don't ask. I'm turning 50 in October. I wanted a pair. I bought a pair. Not the skate cush version because the Van store did not have them. But I have these actually as indoor slippers. Actually, sorry, I have the slipper version of these. But these so far, pretty comfortable. Classic slip-ons. What I'm most excited about is this, which is the current cable. Pop cush, skateboarding, low. A little bit thicker sole than I'd really want, but tried them on in the store. Super comfortable. Quite smart, actually. Like, really quite smart shoes. Not quite, you know, I'm wearing a pair of combat shorts. You can get away with it with a pair of, you know, no-show socks. But I really like these. These are actually pretty damn comfortable. Now, I'm not saying that these sunglasses with the yellow arms, I'm not saying that they prompted a second pair of the cables, the Currens. These are the ones I've worn the most recently. Yep, they're fluorescent yellow. I'm not going to apologise for that. But so all of my shoe buddies, please understand there is some shoe stuff coming, and there will be an update on the Ultra Range 2.0s. Had a really fun conversation with the Vans employees at the store about them, where I was telling them that they were crap. And they said they'd heard the exact opposite. So I politely informed them that whoever told them that was wrong, because they are awful shoes. But I will give an update, probably next video or one after, on the Ultra Range 2.0s, because someone, I did see your comment, I did read it, despite life happening. Welcome to the new house, by the way. I'm in the kitchen. The light's nice. So I do read the comments, despite life happening. And I will do an update on the Ultra Range 2.0. They're muddy, is the current thing. What I want to talk about is the range. These. Remember these? I said these are the best, because the Ultra Range 2.0 are an absolute ass. I said that these are probably the best option for you to get on a budget, because they're cheap. If you're missing your Ultra Range 1.0s. This is actually a remarkably clean pair, because it is my last pair of these. And there's a reason why they're this pair was actually at work under my desk. I effed these up. And I effed these up quite badly, actually, because I followed some advice from the interwebs, and I bought these, which are knockoff skateboarding pop cush inserts. Don't do that to these shoes because you will absolutely ruin them. If you want to feel, my God, there's so much cat hair. If you want to feel like you're walking, like, okay, let me go. These have pop cush. These are super comfortable. They're great. These have knockoff pop cush that I got from Amazon. I think it was like maybe $20 or $30. New insoles, and I threw the inserts away for these because I'm like, oh, wear these. These feel like you're walking on Jello and or a trampoline. If you remember what walking on a trampoline is, if you're my age. Putting these inserts in these shoes, I thought, here we go. This is going to be my Ultra Range 1.0 substitute. They're cheap. I bought 4 or 5 pairs of them. One pair's gone to Valhalla. I had a Viking funeral at the fire. The other pairs are going quite well. Don't put those, I can't remember the name of them, but don't. Just leave the normal inserts in there. Maybe there's different thicknesses of the inserts. I just bought whatever. But these, bear in mind the insert, I should go get another pair. These are chunky and they are thick. So what they do is they really alter your position in the shoe. They are very nice and easy to get in and out, don't get me wrong. And they do give somewhat good support if you're not walking in them. Maybe they've got thinner versions and the thinner version would be better. But the reason why these shoes look so new, and I'll go grab another pair in a second because they're in the hallway. The reason why these look so new is because I can't wear them because the insert has actually ruined them. Let me get a pair that I've actually been wearing. There's another pair in the wardrobe as well. So these have actually been worn really quite extensively. And when I say extensively, I mean, you know, if you look here, this has got nothing on it. These are actually a little bit ragged. I've been wearing these probably all of the summer, probably early spring, all of the summer. As per usual, I always Nix wax or proof my shoes, which is why they look so clean. I don't wipe them down. I just go. These Range wear really well. If you look at the insole, which if I remember these are glued down and I can't get them out. This is glued in. I think I remember I had a bit of a fight getting the other one out. Yeah, they're glued in. These were, okay, apart from a bit of scuffing here, the toes a bit thing, but I've been wearing these pretty well. What am I wearing today? Oh. I'm actually wearing a pair of Ultra Range 1.0s, my last pair of SEs. And they still don't actually smell bad, which is surprising because I'm wearing like no-show socks and sweaty feet. But these Range, they breathe pretty well. They're not too hot. In the summer, it's been really, really warm here. And bear in mind, you've seen my shoes where I've been walking and I generally walk through them. They wear really well. Like, I'm actually very, very impressed with the Range. The one minor gripe I have is le tongue, this bit. It does seem to kind of go over to the side a little bit. So you have to adjust it occasionally. It gets a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe once a day, I noticed that it's like, oh, that's a bit uncomfortable. So I had to just, done. But I don't wear my shoes super tight, so it's not really surprising. But, you know, bear in mind, this is a pair of Range that's probably got about 6 months worth of wear in it. And I do go to the club and I do mess around. What's really interesting, if you look at the wear, normally I expect to wear down here, but I'm actually wearing more on the middle of these shoes. There's more wear on the actual area here than there is anything else. But other than that, a bit of fluffing, these have held up really well. And for the price, I got them at Rubino, I think, and I bought a bunch of pairs and I got a discount. They're actually really, really, really solid shoes. I'm surprised. These do replace the Ultra Range 1.0s. They're cheap, but you're not going to get them in many colorways. And, you know, I don't think you can even get them. I'm not entirely sure you can get them on, I'll check. I'm not sure you can get them on the Vans website. I think these are just, you know, go out to department stores like Walmart or Rubino or wherever, you know. But these are really good shoes. Go buy some. If you miss your Ultra Range 1.0s, go get a pair of the Range. Is it Range EXP? I think maybe Range EXP. Get some of these. They're really good. Now, obviously, I'm going to wrap because I don't want to talk about those. But these shoes, god damn, they're good. Obviously, Currans, 2 pairs of those. I've got a pair of slip-ons, and I've got another pair of new shoes. So I'm going to be putting those through the test. First impressions: the Currans, super comfortable. Maybe a little bit high up on the old Achilles for me, but so far super comfortable. Way heavier than obviously the Range, and way heavier than the Ultra Range 1.0s. But so far, solid. Couple of good colorways. The slippers, I'll let you know, they're just for like casual doodling around, nothing too serious. But I have been wearing these quite a lot. And these are actually, there's stones in them. You can see I've been wearing, there's stones in them. These are actually pretty comfortable. Need a bit more of a break in, but you know, they are Vans skateboarding range with the old school Vans logo on them, which I kind of like. But I'll get back to you with updates. Let me get some wear and tear into those shoes, and I'll go. I'm rotating them I'm rotating them on a daily basis. Although this morning I thought I put a pair of these on, and apparently I picked up my Ultra Range SEs, which are going to get thrown back in the cupboard. It's good to be back. We'll try and do a video a week, give or take. I got a few different things. Got a new camera, as you saw. Got a new lens for the SL2S. I've got some other interesting stuff kicking around the house, the new apartment, the new lair, if you will. But yeah, that's it. Go buy a pair of Range before they disappear. I'm going to go to Rubino this weekend and grab a couple more pairs to stick them into the locker because these are really great. But don't stick the stupid knockoff Amazon trampoline insoles in them because you will ruin your shoes, and trust me, your back will thank you for not doing that. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for waiting around. It's lovely to see your faces again, and I'll see you all again very soon. Peace.